It's just under an hour to the start of the Cotswold 24-hour race. Oh, this is probably the race I've been dreading the most because it is laps. As many laps as you can do in 24 hours. And it's 9 kilometres, so it's going to be lots and lots of laps. When I originally signed up for this, I don't know what I was thinking. I just needed an event every month when I saw this one. I'm very lucky to have my partner supporting me the whole time. So he's going to be here the whole time, giving me drinks, food and everything, so I don't have to really carry anything. But 24 hours is such a long time. I've got a goal in my mind, but I don't know how achievable it is. The furthest I've ever ran before is 54 miles, and I want to do a lot more today because I'm never doing a 24-hour race again. So this is my one shot to do it. And the forecast is heavy rain all day, and it's just starting to rain now. So I'm gonna need all the luck I can get. Up to 10 miles, so I'm probably a mile away from my second lap. It's going okay, apart from my foot is starting to hurt already. I'm averaging 6 miles an hour, which is what I want for the first 4 laps, so yeah, a bit tedious already, but yeah, that's what I expected. I've just got to 15 miles, which is the furthest I've ever run without stopping. I'm tired already. It's because it's a lot more concrete than I thought it was going to be. It's not poured yet, but it's lightly raining, which is nice. I've got another 2 miles to get to the end of lap 3. Then I'm going to do one more running, then I'm going to walk and have some food. But I'm ready for the end. This is tedious. Definitely won't be doing these events again. Alright then, so I'm 6 kilometres in, 3 to the end of the next lap. 25 miles in, I'm on my 5th lap. I'm walking now. I found the first 4 laps of running really hard. I wanted to give up. I thought I'll take a 1 lap now. So I'm halfway through this lap. I only need to average 3.5 miles an hour. I'm averaging about 4. We've had a heavy downpour already. That was quite hard to run through, but it's not too bad now. It's really separated out now with the runners. I've been going 4.5 hours. And walking is so much easier than running. I'm not looking forward to the next running lap. Don't know if I've got the mental ability to be able to finish 24 hours. We'll just see how it goes. I'm on lap 7 and it was supposed to be a running lap, but I'm walking it because my legs hurt. I'm just over 36 miles in and I find it very hard. My legs just aren't used to flat. I'm not a fast runner. I'm used more to ascent and then making my time back up on the descent. So I'm really struggling. I'm almost 7 hours in. So I don't know how I'm going to keep going. I'm thinking I might just try and get to midnight and go home. At least I get the medal. and I know that 24-hour race is up for me. So that's how I'm feeling right now, because I'm probably 3k into lap 7, and the next lap is running, and my legs are screaming, no, we don't want to run. So I don't know how I'm going to cope. I'm 43 miles in, and I am hurting a lot. Recognise him, he's just lapped me. Yeah, 43 miles in, 8 hours 47. I'm ready for it to end. This is way harder than the South Wales 50, which I actually enjoyed compared to this, because this is just torture. This is supposed to be a running lap, but I changed my shoes at the last lap end, and my feet are just so sore, friction burns because they got wet, and my hip is really painful, so I'm just struggling to run any more than a few hundred meters. So I'm thinking I'll just get to 12 and then go home and go to bed, and just chalk this down to not my sort of race. Give me big hills any day over this tarmac. So it's a couple of days after the Cotswold 24-hour race, and I bailed. I made it to 12:45, 10 laps, and I physically couldn't do any more. I'd been hurting since the 4th lap, and I wanted to quit then, but I tried my hardest to do at least half of it, and I did. But because there was no motivation to keep going any longer, I decided to quit. On the last clip that you saw was probably on lap 8 when it was properly dark, and it's so tedious, and with the pain I couldn't run. I physically could not run anymore. So on lap 9 I was like, maybe I should just end it now. Halfway round I met another guy walking, we started chatting. He said that he was also really struggling. He said he'd done another 24-hour event prior and he'd managed like 80 odd miles, but he said this one he was really struggling. I think he was also on lap 9, and he said he was gonna, after that one, he was gonna go and have a lie down and see how he felt in a couple of hours and maybe do another couple. I said to him, how about you do one more with me and then see how you feel? And he said okay then. So we both carried on and did another one together, talking intermittently, but it was clear we were both pretty much in agony. The soles of my feet literally felt like they were on fire, so much friction burning. My hip, I was limping because my hip pain was so bad, and then I'd say lap 7, 8 and 9 I started to have a pull on the back of my knee, like I'd pulled a muscle and it just hurt. It hurt so much. So the whole of lap 9 just felt like it lasted forever. It was my slowest lap. I think I averaged between just under 3.5 miles an hour, I think. Yeah, just under that. And it was really hard. So when I eventually got to the end, I went and handed in my little timing card from my shoe, and I got my medal. I just felt awful, and I had to drive an hour back to my parents' house, and then the driving was hard because of the soles of my feet were just on fire. And then I remember walking to the house, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like limping and hunched over, and my partner was just like, you look like Gollum. I was like, thanks, I'm in absolute agony. I had a shower and slept and had the longest lie-in I've had in years. I didn't get up till after 10:30 in the morning. And now 2 days on, I'm still in pain, I'm still limping, I still hurt. So it's definitely the race that broke me. And I never want to do a 24-hour race again that's of laps and that's of concrete, because I hadn't trained for concrete. I didn't realise there'd be that much. And it was all for this. My medal. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Till my next race in 3 weeks' time.